All right, let's get right into it. We're going to talk about the hidden forces, these kind of invisible scripts running in your head that are secretly pulling the strings on your financial decisions. And let me tell you, it is probably not what you think. I mean, we all know the basic playbook, don't we? It's that simple advice we've heard 1,000 times. Save more, spend less. You know the drill. It seems so easy. And yet, there's reality. So often we end up doing the exact opposite. You know, that one little extra purchase, that savings goal we tell ourselves will start next month. Yeah, it happens to literally all of us. So what's the deal? If we know what we're supposed to do, why is it so ridiculously hard to actually do it? And here is the absolute key to all of this. This is not about you being bad with money or just not having enough willpower. The problem is way deeper. Our brains, they're just not built for modern finance. It's a flaw in the wiring. Think about it. We are running on this ancient, survival-focused software in a world of credit cards and online shopping, and that massive mismatch creates a huge conflict between your brain's primal instincts and your wallet's well-being. So let's kick things off with our single biggest weakness, our concept of time. Our brains are totally addicted to the present moment, and man, this creates some major financial blind spots. This thing is called present bias. It's basically your brain's powerful, almost irresistible urge for a reward right now over a much bigger, much better reward down the road. To your caveman brain, a bird in the hand is always, always better. And this bias is no joke. For example, if you offer someone a choice, $100 today or $120 in a year, which is a fantastic 20% return, by the way, what do you think happens? Study after study shows most people grab the $100 now. Why? Because the immediate pleasure circuits in our brain just light up and completely hijack our rational thinking. Now, this now addiction also makes us completely blind to the magic of long-term growth. So let me ask you something. Take a quick guess. What do you think $1,000 turns into after 30 years earning 10%? Most people guess, a few thousand, maybe. The actual answer? Over $17,000. Whoa, that massive gap between what we think and what is real, it reveals something called exponential growth bias. See, we tend to think in straight lines, but compound growth is a curve. It starts off really slow and then, bam, it goes vertical. Our brains are just not wired to get that. Okay, so it's not just our wonky perception of time that gets us into trouble, it's also our emotions, especially the super intense feelings we have around winning and losing money. This is a huge concept in behavioral economics. What it means is that the emotional punch in the gut from losing $100 is way, way more powerful than the joy you feel from gaining $100. This fear really dictates a ton of our financial choices. And this emotional imbalance is just wild. The psychological pain of a potential loss feels so much bigger than the joy of an equivalent gain. And that fear, it makes us play it way too safe, it makes us hold on to losing stocks for way too long, and it makes us avoid the kinds of smart risks we actually need to take for our money to grow. So, what do we got? A brain that's short-sighted and scared. Now, what could possibly make this worse? Well, how about we sprinkle in a healthy dose of good old-fashioned overconfidence? It really boils down to this gap between how smart we feel with money and how smart we actually are. It's the Dunning-Kruger effect, playing out right in your bank account. It's the person who's super confident picking stocks, but couldn't explain compound interest if their life depended on it. And that combination of high confidence and low know-how is, well, it's a recipe for disaster. This overconfidence just makes us sitting ducks for a system that's designed to exploit these blind spots. I mean, get this. Neuroscience shows that when you physically hand over cash, the pain centers in your brain light up. You feel the loss. But swiping a credit card? Oh, that fires up the reward system. It's the ultimate brain hack. You get the good feeling now, and the pain gets pushed way off into the future. Is it any surprise we spend so much more when we're not using cash? And companies know all of this. They spend billions of dollars engineering ways to short-circuit your rational brain. From using a decoy product to make the one they want you to buy look like a better deal, to creating fake scarcity with a countdown timer, the whole system is built to nudge your irrational, emotional brain into hitting buy now. Okay, so our brains are flawed. The world is trying to manipulate us. It sounds kind of bleak, right? But here's the really good news. Just knowing this stuff is half the battle. Once you understand the tricks your brain is playing on you, you can build a system to protect yourself from yourself. And the system itself is beautifully simple. First, automate your savings. Just set up automatic transfers for the day you get paid. The money is gone before your brain even knows it's there to spend. Second, add some friction back in. For those areas where you always overspend, like daily coffees or lunches, start using cash again. Make the spending feel real. Third, set up separate accounts for your big goals. And fourth, schedule a monthly check-in. Just a quick review to stay aware of where your money is actually going. And really, when you boil it all down, this is the key takeaway. Being good with money isn't just about spreadsheets and knowing the market. It's psychology. It's all about understanding your own internal programming so you can be the one in control. So the next time you're about to make a money decision, whether it's big or small, just pause for a second and ask yourself this one question. Is this choice coming from my logical brain? Or is it coming from that ancient, impulsive part that just wants what it wants right now? Seriously, the answer might change everything.